Hey, what's up, Aquarius? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. How's it going? Guys, welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. So, I'm doing month ahead reading for September 2020. And this is going to be, I think I said general reading, but just in case, I'll say it again. I'm using the Witch's Tarot, and I'm just going to do an intuitive read. So I'm going to shuffle the deck for a little while and then start pulling cards and then read the story that the cards have to tell you guys. So anyway, I hope you enjoy, and thanks again for being here, guys, and for the, all the comments and subscribing. I really do greatly appreciate it. Just as I was sitting down to do the reads, you guys, I was guided to also pull a Power of Love card at the end of the reading for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And just give me a couple more seconds here, guys, to, do I say guys too much? To shuffle the deck. I used to say dudes all the time. I used to call everybody dudes, and that's because I just am so bad at remembering names. So, and now it's guys. But anyway, I feel like that's good. And just as I looked up, I rolled on to angel number 111. So I really feel like that's an auspicious thing as we jump into your September monthly reading. I'm going to do a deck cut here and show you guys this card, and let's have a look and see what it is. So we have the Four of Swords here. So right away, you're being called on to sort of step back into yourself a little bit. If you're, whatever battle you're embroiled in, be it with yourself or other people, it's time to step back and take a rest, and you really deserve this. So I'm just going to call out a bunch of cards, and then we'll see what the spirits say once I have them all down. So I find the Four of Swords kind of interesting. Sometimes you just don't know when to take a break, or even if you are taking a break, your brain isn't. So that can be a real thing for a lot of people, with being able to shut off the brain or not being able to do so. So you do have the Six of Wands here, guys. So the words I'm getting is that you're assured of a victory. So if you're stressing about an outcome, the cards are saying you don't have to stress because you do have universal support. You have the support of team in spirit. And what's really notable about this card is that there is nobody around the soldier. In most Six of Wands, there's a crowd going wild, and supporting and showing that, like, woo, rah, rah type of cheerleader squad. So you might be out on a limb. You might be out where you feel like you're alone. You know what I'm saying? So that could be very difficult for you and not give you very many options to take a step back and look at where things are with the Four of Swords. But you do have this laurel wreath here, and the laurel wreath was what ancient Olympians, they would put this on their head instead of a gold medal. So you really are assured of things turning out the way you want them to, or a reasonable facsimile, something really close to what you are envisioning. I'm getting this sense here that you guys are kind of exhausting yourself, visualizing what it is that you want for yourself. And that can take a lot out of you, so you might need some sort of support. Maybe start doing guided meditations instead of taking all of this on yourself. You really should be calling on your angels a little bit more, your spirit guides. I think you're holding a lot in, Aquarius, from what I can feel from these cards here. Yeah, so we've got the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups, and this is a really sad card, you guys really, like, I'm just feeling a great big sorrow from this card right away. And, look at Miss Mermaid in this card, and she's like looking at things that went past and just, hold on, like, this is so overwhelming. I have to pause just so I can let this process through me. Hold on. All right. Okay. So this is what I got while I was just taking a couple sips of tea and sort of collecting myself. It's like you're trying not to have history repeat itself, you know, and being so focused on that history not coming back into play that you're probably going to end up manifesting it again if you're not able to find some way to step beyond what happened in your past. The past is the past. You know, you can't touch it anymore. The only thing that brings it back to life is your imagination. And if you're not familiar with what happens to your body, I'm sure you'll feel it. Like if you start really thinking about something sad that happened in your past, whether you lost somebody, you know, to the other side, or you know, you lost the love of your life, you guys broke up or whatever. If you really focus on that, your body will start to have a reaction too. And then that calls in manifestation, and you'll start bringing in things to help your body and your energy realize those negative or hurt or sorrowful emotions that you think you're trying to forget about, but you're actually calling them back into reality. So it's time to really start focusing on what it is that you want for your future and not trying to call back in the past. You'll just bring it in, but in a different experience with different people. And then you'll start to feel like there's something wrong with you, but there isn't. It's just that you're trapped in this cycle of remorse, you know? So you be really careful of how much you wallow in the pity pond, okay? So, and I'm not making light of your pain. It's just you have to be aware of what you're doing with it. Yeah, so this situation, it does need to end, you guys. We have the death card here. I'm getting the sense that you really just keep on replaying this because you feel like there's something that you're to blame for. And this could be why you're feeling so isolated here with the Six of Wands. And it's time to give yourself a little bit of a break. I feel like there's this nonstop hamster wheel going on for you guys, and it's just again, and it's probably there every time you close your eyes, you know, and you think you have no control over it, but you do. You know, you can give yourself breaks from this. You can tell that voice and that vision, okay, I'm giving you 10 minutes today, and then that's it. You know, you can journal for 10 minutes and then move on, because you need to be moving forward. As long as you're stuck in the past, you're going to keep reliving the past. Like, no matter how devastating it was, you guys. And again, with all due respect to your pain stories. And no amount of feeling sad is going to bring it back or give you a second chance. You know, things happen because they happen. There is a benefit to being able to say, okay, well, I gotta just cut the cord of that experience and move on past it. That's what the death card is trying to tell you guys. He's here to say, okay, that's enough, you know, Aquarius, it's time to pick yourself back up and continue down this road, because you have much more productive realities to live for yourself rather than be entrenched in sorrow. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, this is really nice. Okay, so I like this. So for September, you guys, you've got the Three of Cups here. It's really time to start connecting with people, to lift your spirits again. If you've been having a hard time getting yourself out of the cellar, you know what I mean, when you're going through sort of a dark night of the soul, or you're having a difficult time, here's your message for September. There's people out there that can help you lift your energy and lift you up, and you're not alone, you guys, you know, but I do feel like you're isolating yourself more than is necessary right now. You could be punishing yourself for something that happened. and just sort of replaying something to, you know, and humans are really bizarre like that, you know, to try and punish yourself some more for something that went wrong or that you perceived that you had a hand in, you know? And everything is up to the universe, you guys. So to feel 100% responsible for something that happened is way too much to put onto yourself. It's way too much. So there is going to be an end to this cycle. There's probably some people coming in to help you out here. You know, and they're going to be water signs, and water is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So start finding out what people's signs are, and people are going to come in and lift you up, you know, and help you heal over these emotions, which I love to see. So let's pull a Power of Love card. So let's see, it says freedom. And this is really interesting. This is really interesting. Kind of sums up the read nicely. So here's a look at the card here for you guys. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So it's time to really step out of whatever prison that you put yourself in. Put yourself so far away from people that you feel untouchable. There's nothing that people, well, you know, limits. You can be forgiven for whatever happened, but you have to forgive yourself first here, Aquarius, so that you can move on. And then you'll feel freedom again. I felt like really a deep emotional, like almost a tragedy when I pulled the Five of Cups here. And I feel like this is where you guys are sitting right now, but you've got brighter futures. So it's really time to burn away the fog that's haunting you. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope you get your little water babies that come in and help you feel better, and you can start connecting and move forward. But you do have a lot of strength in the card here with the Six of Wands, and even with the Death card. You know, the Death card is choosing your life. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up and just wish you guys a great month ahead. Namaste. Take care. Bye.